Hello, 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 Din Dan Mix, another game of League ranked. So, about to show you the mid Garen, Plat Elo, Dark Harvest build. Look at that, 1474. I believe I was MVP in this game. Let me double check. Check. Let me see what we got here. Well, I'm waiting. Take a look at those good old stats. Let's go ahead and start this game. Check it out. OP.GG. Can't go wrong with OP.GG. They usually tell you if you're MVP too, so kind of like those stats to heads on there. Man, I was an MVP. Makes me feel sad. Either way, it was a low plat, elo, high gold. I'm plat 4. Our jungler's gold 2. Our Urgot's plat 4. Our ADC's gold 2. And our support is gold 2. Good God, we all did about the same amount of fucking damage. we were damage heavy on our end. On their side, they had a plat 4. They had a gold 4, which I think he's the reason they lost. They had a gold 1, and gold 1. So overall, I think we have the higher chances of winning just because of that gold 4. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon to let you guys know whenever I start posting up new videos. And if you like them and you would like to see a certain build with the Garen, let me know. Now, I'm just giving you a heads up right now. If I think what you're trying to do is trash, more than likely I'll let you know it won't work. But there's a mid lane Garen with Dark Harvest on. And so here's the deal. Usually Dark Harvest Garen works very well versus comps that dish out a lot of damage themselves. Usually require lifesteal. And they're considered OP late game because then Garen can scale with every fight that ends up happening. So Garen never really falls off. In fact, as late game comes up, he becomes a monster. Like, the damage he does is just fucking insane with his Q. And it's really hard for him to kind of just fall off after that. So I have nothing wrong with the regular build of Garen, which is what's that thing called? Grasp of the Undying? Yeah. So Grasp of the Undying is one of the best runes for Garen. It gives his early middle game makes it extremely powerful. And when I mean by powerful, I mean like powerful. Like, he can best almost anybody on a 1v1 just because of his Q. I'm going versus Swain on this one, which I'm telling you right now, Garen is super strong versus Swain. Whether I go Dark Harvest or I think really practically almost any build that Garen goes will definitely beat Swain. Swain's all about lifesteal. And the lifesteal Swain is actually not that good. I think he falls off late game. I think the Dark Harvest one is the stronger one. But I think he falls off late game. I'm not sure. All I know is that I beat Swain's all day. Now, here's the early roam. Swain was just playing like a little bitch, so I decided to roam out. You know, get something out of it. I think I get a flash out of this. And I get a Dark Harvest proc. And I wanted to hit her one more time, but I couldn't reach her. So I just ignite her, just to let her know that if she tries to come back, she shouldn't. So I already punked top lane, made Urgot win that top lane because he was kind of losing it. And yeah, she has to back off. She already used her flash. Me and the Shack Attack decided to go mid me and the Shack Attack decided to go to the jungle, fuck around with the jungler too. I thought he was going to give it to me, but he didn't. All that roam time, I already won my jungler some, and I ended up winning top lane some. And this guy hasn't even pushed his lane anymore. So I'm not even fucking afraid. Look at that. Like, that's just embarrassing. So, okay, here's a big old learning lesson for mid laners. If you see that your guy is literally just not doing anything and trying to cheese you, and by cheese I mean it's like they just sit under turret, or they just wait until you end up pushing, and their wave clears also shit, and they're trying to freeze lane early game because, oh, that's how you do a lane. Okay, guys, remember, this is fucking solo queue, okay? And then also, depending on what elo you're in, like, there's some really shit ass elos out there. Like, and I'm not gonna say anything. Look, watch, he's just gonna run away. Look at that. What a little bitch. What a little bitch. If that's their tactic, then clean up wave, get as much CS as possible, and roam. Then all of a sudden, he's nullified. Like, that's it. His winning condition is over. Like, he has no winning condition at that point. See, that's all he wanted. I was getting hit by the minions, so that's all he wanted to do. So if you know that's going to be his winning condition, go help out other lanes. So you can go ahead and get ahead and do what you got to do. There's nothing wrong with being down CS. This is solo queue, guys. Okay. I strongly believe anywhere from diamond all the way down to iron, CS is important, but it doesn't win games. What wins games is if your buddies believe they can win the game, and if you just don't feed. So if that guy just gets CS and he doesn't get any kills, I mean, what good does he do, really? He doesn't do any good. In a team fight, he still has to prove himself. And if your team fighting capabilities are better than theirs, then you got a one-condition game no matter who you're facing against. So you'll see it. I'm posting up right now with Swain mid, okay? His gimmick is his healing. So, like, all he does is heal. Okay, that's his main thing. Thank God the heck pushed me out of that little thingy. What's it? Look at that. That was horrible. As soon as I saw that, I knew his skills. So they pushed me out, okay? There's still top lane I can go to. That's exactly where I'm going back up top lane, because I already know how mid is trying to do it. Just hold the wave and shit like that. Be stupid. So then just go top and help out, Urgot. And she did have it warded this time, so she knows I'm here. Yeah, see? Make her back away. Make her fucking respect. I think they kill him. I should have stayed there. Yeah, they respect me so much. I should have stayed there and helped him out. That was my mistake. Well, as you notice, I'm not even paying attention to mid because he's not even roaming. He doesn't really care. All he's trying to do is get CS and get maybe a cheese kill here and there. Asking Shaco to get his ass over here because he's so overstretched. So, one good thing about roaming is that now you have the opportunity to gank mid. Oh man, I already have grievous wounds, so there's no way he's gonna be able to heal up. Look at that. You see how he's playing it? Like, he's not even trying to fight me. He's just trying to cheese it with his skill shots, which are not good anyways, because he keeps missing the majority of them. I have to be just stupid to land on one. Now I'm roaming bot, because I already know what mid does. Mid doesn't do anything. Go hit them. Okay, as Dark Harvest Garen, you do want to fight continuously, so roaming is essential. And I go with attack, high damage attack, and speed. Speed is super important to roam, so I have to have enough speed to be able to go from one side to the other in the least amount of time. So, rune-wise, I go Dark Harvest and then Cheap Shot, obviously, because I want to do the most amount of true damage on them, lower down their defense as much as possible. I go for every kill, I gain the little thingy. If I take away wards too, which I will be. Obviously trying to get some CS. He's being cheap, the usual stuff. He's trying to hurt me from far away. I mean, this is normal. I already kind of gotten used to people playing like that. The meta has changed. So one of the reasons why I end up, you know, going Garen mid now is because it has changed. A lot of the mid laners have not been able to adapt to it. So, I mean, it is a lot different. I feel like in this new meta, you can kind of play anything almost in any role. And I think they're trying to make it to where every champion can go anywhere. Of course, they're going to have their strengths and weaknesses, but you can kind of make them work on anything. Like I said, I'm trying to go speed here. Oh, we're talking about the room system. The last one is mobility. Every time I get a kill, I get faster. So that's for the red runes. That's the dominant runes. Then, do I die here? I think I make a mistake here. Oh wait, no. Look at the damage though. Look at this. Good lord, man. All he was doing was just walking backwards. Wasn't even doing shit. So, second set of runes is celerity, obviously, because I said it's power and speed, damage and speed. So celerity and gathering storm, because Dark Harvest, as it gets stronger, every time you fight, it'll stack up. And then if you have gathering storm, your damage late game is going to be sick. Now, here's the thing. With this new meta, I keep saying that late game almost is non-existent. There is almost very little chance you're going to get past 35 minutes in almost any game. And there's definitely almost, like, I want to say, a 5 to 10% chance you're going to get past the 40 or 45 minute mark. Look at this, watch this. Good lord, what's he healing? What is he healing? There's no heals. 0 heals, bro. Grievous wounds. #1 weakness of any life-stealing character. Watch this. And he doesn't know how to react to this. Look at this. He brings me closer. What a joke. That's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. That is a joke. I can't believe these players actually are able to get... So, what I've noticed is if you use a cheese champion, you're able to get more wins than you will get losses, because a lot of people do not get the concept of how to beat a cheese champ. So cheese champs are the easiest ones to fight, because your build is a very simple build. You don't have to really know too much. You can be almost any champion, but as long as you got the right build, you're going to be able to beat them. Lifesteal's the easiest one. All it takes is damage and grievous wounds. Damage and grievous wounds, and lifesteal becomes obsolete. You're like, well, dang, what happens if they go tanky? Perfect, you got damage, and life and grievous wounds. So, for example, like a Maokai. Nope, a Maokai would get deleted. I've done it multiple times. I think I have a game on there. Yeah, I'm fast, bitch. Can't get me with the cheat. Look, see, look where he's standing. He's just standing there. Oh, well, he's retreating this time. I'm missing a lot of CS, but then again, I don't really give a shit too much about CS. It's about kind of roaming a little bit more. So I haven't roamed anymore because my tower is a little low since he hasn't got anywhere, but he hasn't roamed either, so it's perfectly fine. The more you can help out your team members, the better. And obviously, you still want the plates. Plates are super important. I always state that. It's 1-0-0 already. I only have 49 CS, but he also has one because Shaco just gave him a kill. So he even has a red. I think this is where I die, I want to say. I don't know, but I already got 3 stacks. So I'm pretty happy at this point. Yeah, I think this is where I die. I get a little too cocky. See, look at that. This guy is not even roaming. He must not be a mid. Look at this. I roam more than he does. Watch this. She was asking for help, but this guy ain't moving.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Yeah, I think I'd die here. I messed up right here. Yeah. He hit me with everything. Look, see? I got hit with everything, so that's why he does so much damage. I still did a lot, and he still didn't heal up. So he hit me with everything, and that's what he wanted. By the way, that was his whole point, to do exactly what he did there, and I fell for that one. So I was getting already a little bit aggravated because, you know, I couldn't get too many stacks, and it was pissing me off. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I hate people that play that way. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, especially when it's on my team also. Because then in an actual team fight, they won't know what to do. It's like they only work for the lane, and that's very unrealistic in this game. You work for lane, and you'll get lane results, but then you won't win the game. And so you want to win the game is the whole point. There's one. I get my money and my gold and my Dark Harvest proc. I have 4 procs already. Time to move around. Obviously, Urgot's gonna take out the fucking heck. There's no fucking way. Look at that. He was trying to cheese me there with his full combo. You must be an idiot. Like, he must be an idiot. He got 1 kill and he probably feels so fucking... Look, watch this. Look at that. I mean, come on, man. I was like, I gave you that first kill. So, like, very easy to beat, like I said. Look, he's just standing there. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, now there's no other lane for me to push, but you can roam to any other fucking lane. Look at that. He misses a simple one. Look at this. Yep, that's what you get. That's what you get, motherfucker. You think you're fucking hot, don't you? You see that damage, by the way? Me and Shaco can do some fucking serious amount of damage. Yeah, that's how you do it, motherfucker. That's how you do it. He got stopped by the little Shaco bike. That had to suck for him. He wouldn't have been able to kill. I was actually waiting for him to come in. I really did want him to come into me. Bitch. Shit. Who the hell you think you are? So we got the first tower too. Made perfect sense. I did help out top. Of course we should have the first tower. He is an Urgot. Urgot's completely broken at the moment, by the way, if you didn't know this. His machine gun, you know, little machine gun goes back and forth, back and forth, back. It's infinite now. Has 0/0 cooldown once you get it to max range. That is fucking stupid. But whatever. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't seen it more in the pros. I really would like to see how they deal with that. I mean, I've beaten one already, but that's still pretty fucking broken. So he's able to get my turret, and I'll give him that. I mean, he stayed on that, but that's about it. He hasn't done anything else. I know he didn't see me. I don't know why he was running. He jumps in. Yeah, he missed him too. So weak, man. That mid is so weak. All he does is, I don't even notice the same pattern. Like a bitch. Playing like a bitch. Like a big old bitch. I hate that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, man. When gamers play like that. That does not deserve to win, by the way. That is not kiting. That is not outplay. That's just playing like a fucking moron. And I'm aggravated because of that. So here I come in. I don't give a shit. I go versus her and she just dies. That's how much damage I do. Fuck yeah. It's a shit ton of fucking damage. I take her out. One little single swipe combo. They get that one. Oh, that one they get. We couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop it. Fucking bullshit. We did a shit ton of damage though. Oh, Shaco. Shaco was the MVP. Then it was me. Kind of makes sense. Shaco did do very well. He was roaming around a lot. His presence was felt in the game. So right now, people are like, well, Mid is the better player. Look, he has 126 CS. Nigga, Mid has not done anything. He stayed there. It's like an Anivia, but he's not an Anivia. And you'll see here shortly why he's not better. Remember, CS does not mean who's better. CS just means that they've been able to CS. That's exactly what it means. We have the more turrets. Wait, do we have the more turrets? No, they actually have the more turrets. Objective-wise, I think they also have the most objective. Watch this. Oh! Green to get you. Green to get you. Yeah, so much damage coming from me, man. Like that's fucking insane. Just took him out with the ult, and then the proc. So we're even in towers now, right? No, we are winning. Well, now we are. Now we're winning in towers. Kills, we're also winning in kills. Objectives, we're tied. They have one, we have one. Overall, it feels fairly even. But you'll start seeing here where it starts tilting in our favor. And this is, we're in the 20-minute mark. So by the 20-minute mark, it's like a set time frame. You can kind of feel out the game. And you know that I'm already getting strong. And in two occasions of a 3v1, I've been able to kill one. That is super dangerous. That should tell you already that if the game continues in this route, I am going to be extremely powerful. I should be able to one-shot anybody. I was going to help them, but I was like, fuck it, just take this so they don't take the Baron. I think we lose this fight too, I want to say. Oh no, we end up killing this nigga. Yeah, he ends up dying. Oh, he ran away. Oh no, I end up dying because they end up killing me. Watch this. This is cheese, man. This is cheese. Look at this. Look at this. That is so much cheese, man. Oh man. I took two. They killed what's his face. He went too far. I don't know why he thought he was a big badass. That was really stupid. They were cheesy, man. I was taking out the thing. They all came at me. All of them. All of them did. And one of them even ulted. And that's why they died. He tried fighting them too. They didn't continue because they only knew cheese. And cheese didn't win them there. And for you guys to understand what cheese is, it's like it's a tactical kill. And the reason I call it cheese, I mean, it is tactical-wise, because in others, you're overcommitted into something that should be punishable. And the reason I call it cheese is because if they were really good, they'd be able to do that without you noticing that that was supposed to be a kill. So when I go in and I attack, what's-his-face, if he would stay there and fight me and kill me, there's no cheese there. He was fucking strong. That's proving that you're strong, in other words. Cheese is when you know you're not gonna get hit because. Yeah, did she die? No, I don't think she did. Yeah, she's able to always stop us too. Fucking, I mean, we still technically won. Look at this. Ugh. Shit, there was wards everywhere. They had wards everywhere. Holy crap. So remember, I'm trying to get procs. I got 7 already. Oh, watch this. This is beautiful. I remember this. Anyway, so cheese is that. See, like, this is not cheese what I do right here. You see that? Okay, cheese was if I needed so much more help than just one person. I predicted that. I saw her coming. I knew she was trying to come to the Drake. So that is not cheese. I just want to make that clear. That's a tactic. That's also the same thing as you know, them putting the wards down, but it's not the same thing because they sent 3. They sent 3 to make sure that I died, and then one of them ulted. All because I was taking down a ward, and she was attacking from the outside in. So like, there's so much cheese on that because they didn't have to really earn it. They didn't have to go towards it. Look at it. I think we all die here too. Ooh, so much damage! Look at that! Ooh, we didn't die. They can't fight. In other words, they can't do team fights like we can. Hey, watch this. Good lord, there's so much damage. That is all earned, ladies and gentlemen. Earned. I earned my damage. I earned my kills. In other words, I'm not a fake. I'm not a cheese artist. I will fuck you up systematically. I will beat you and grind you down. That is a good player. A good player will be able to do that. There is no out. You can't fight them on a 1v1. You can't, you know, omit them from the team. They have to be there. They're like the leader. They're a leader in the fight. When I started that fight, it was a 2v2. They have to get numbers in order to beat us. And then, oh, that one sucked. They took out our fucking rat. They can't kill us on a you know, 1v1 stuff. They need to cheese it out. They need to have more than one. They need to play underneath turret. They have to have the turret helping them too. All that adds up to being cheese. In other words, like they can't stay in and fight like a man, because if they do, they get deleted. So, or fairly, because it has to be a 5v4. And a lot of people say, hey, well, that's just smart. I thought I was gonna be able to kill all of them here, but I messed up too. They stunned me. I can't move, and that's it. I fucked up there though. I thought he was gonna try to hit her again. Cause then they never fight in a fair. They can't win on a fair fight.
Oh, hello.
So we have an Fire Drake 2. This is gonna get crazy as late game comes around. So we have that extra little and if we're damage dealers, Fire Drakes are extremely powerful. So going back to the cheese, yeah, it means it doesn't require any thought process. It's very simple. It's a 4v5. Duh, you should win that. That's why it's called cheese. I get hit by 2 turret shots, so now you go all in. Well, duh, you should win that. early game. Duh. And it was all because I made a mistake, not because you actually did something like damage-wise. So, for example, if we're both 100% damage dealers, and then I got half an item, you got a half an item, and then we duke it out, but mine cancels yours, that's called earning the fucking kill. There's no cheese there. In other words, I knew what you were going for as a build, I countered your build, and now you mean nothing. So now you're fucked. Now you have to, it's like a check, it's a chess move. In other words, we're not playing checkers. It's not I jump you, you jump me. It's over because I already knew exactly what you were trying to build, and so my build counters yours, and so now you can't beat me. Doesn't matter who you are. And a lot of gamers don't play that way. They play, oh, this is a set build. This will give me this result. I should be able to beat everybody, and it don't work that way. Thank God it doesn't work that way. Look at that. If he didn't have his buddies, he was done, man. If he did not have his buddies, he was done. I like the fact that we all escape here, too. Oh, I just stalled it just long enough, too. That was done purposely. Now we have 2 fire drakes. We are in business. Usually when you get 2 of whatever kind, you start seeing the significance. If you ever get 3 of whatever kind, whew. Ridiculous. Here I pulled them off of it. Look at that. You gotta make sure you pull them off of it. You don't want them starting something, and if they did, then just punish the go through mid. I think we lose this fight, I'm not sure. We're 30 minutes in the game. We have 2 fire drakes. Oh, they did have. Oh, I stop her. Look at that. Good Lord. Yeah, I stop her from going in, so that way we can get those kills on the bottom. If she's not in that fight, it makes a huge difference. Look at this. I am fast. I mess up here though. I thought I was gonna be able to get another kill too. Oh no, it wasn't here. It was later on. It was later on in the match. This match actually lasts a pretty good amount of time. Yeah, we should have gone for Baron here. We didn't. Ooh. Still though, we should. Oh. Yeah, we should have gone for Baron there. We didn't go for Baron. Oh, there was 2 TPs there. Did they not see us? Oh, interesting. We lucked out. Look how fast I am. And they have the little wind drake too. Look at that. BAM! That's so fast! I'm a fast man. Okay, so here, it's all about making sure they don't get the Baron, but I still think they do. I try my best. I could have just backed and let it happen, but Shaco went in. I'm like, let me go in. Look at that. She jumped out of the way. I thought I was going to be able to stop it, but it didn't. Damn it. I should have gone versus the Heck instead of Triss, but I want to do enough damage to her. But I did get a proc. Procs are the main thing. When you have Dark Harvest, you want to gather those procs up. Really, the death cap doesn't matter too much as long as you gather the proc. As long as you're not too far ahead. And you never get that, like, bounty of, 1,000 or shit like that. Look at the CS count on mid, by the way. Way outclassing mine. Now, I did go a little tankier just because I wanted to go with speed. And I wanted to survive some of the fights that were happening. And you know what else works very well when you're going Dark Harvest, Garen? GA. Our fucking Twitch is a broken character, man. He's one of those few characters that, like, they get really, really good. Here I decided to go back because they do get a few kills. There's a Windrake coming up. I do want that Windrake, but I see the fight happening there with the Shack attack. And so I go to make sure that that guy dies. He has no out. Look at that. No out whatsoever. 0 out. He thought he had an out. You always want to watch the map and pick and choose your moments. Once again, I got another proc too. I'm at 14 procs already. We were waiting for them to come this way, but they went the other way. Why, I have no idea. They didn't even have vision of it. See the damage it does. Oh, it doesn't say it. No, whoops. Do I have GA yet? No, I don't have GA. I mean, this one is where I fuck up. Ah, if I would have just hit it just a little bit more. Did I hit a minion? I think I hit a minion there. I fucked up. I fucked up one too many times there. I deserve to die. That was horrible. I think that was my worst play there. We do have 4 Drakes though. So we have the better objectives. We got all the mid taken out. By the way, I was mid. Remember he had that early lead. Starting to seem irrelevant now. Would you think a Swain would go irrelevant late game versus a Garen? Who has no MR, by the way. The only MR is from a passive. I have no MR. Just giving you guys a heads up, okay? He has 200 CS also. I keep mentioning that so you guys understand. This is Plat ELO, okay? And high gold. So I want you guys to see how this works. Well, they did have a word. I think I tried to go back to get one too. Yeah, go back to get one. Cause I already got GA, so. Yeah, because the next big fight's gonna be a really big fight. I think the game ends here shortly. You see that we're almost at 40 minutes. I'm at actually no, the game still goes a little further than this. I'm at 15. This it goes. Interesting. All right, here we engage. He fucked up. Look at, oh god, the damage. Oh, it didn't even let him ult. Ooh, got another one. So they're so busy with Baron, and they were able to fight us there. Like, it was actually pretty decent what they were able to do. So the next big thing that is now warded and they have not even thought about is us getting Elder. So I decide to, you know, get to Elder. Look where what's her name's at. She went and warded that over there. I warded this side. We got the TP, we got the Twitch, and this should be ours. They kind of thought that we might be there, but it was too late by the time they responded. I made that call shot, so it made perfect sense, especially after I saw the support bet go back over there and then back off. So now in any team fight, we have Elder, we have 2 fire drakes, we have so much fucking damage. In a team fight, we should be able to win it now, easily. The Zergard is fast too. Heck oversteps the boundaries. Yeah, I don't know what Heck was thinking. God, look at that. Good. Look at all that damage, man. I got the Trist. She goes after me, but it doesn't matter. She messed up on that. 1-2 buckle her shoe. I'm at 19 procs. I need to get the fuck out of here so I can heal up. Surprisingly, we lost that team fight. Damn it. Ah. That really grinds my gears. What's her name was close too. Insane. I'm at 20 procs, by the way, just giving you guys a heads up. That's a shit ton of damage. And I still have Elder. They kill our support, so I decide to go mid here. Just in case if our team loses. Thank God we had 2 of them. I didn't know who was coming back. I was assuming it was Swain. I didn't know how much life he had, so I just backed off. Besides, I thought he would get some backup. It looked like he did. But now it should be a free Baron. And it was a free Baron. You see that? If I was not over there taking that inhibitor, they would have not all backed up and allowed that open window for Baron. We would have still had to fight. If I was at the fight, we had one maybe. Maybe, but I didn't have GA anymore. I didn't want to give it a shot. It was guaranteed for me. Get the fuck in here, man. Sometimes the inhibitors are open, nobody goes back there and hits them. So I had to make sure that I hit them. Oh, this is where the game is. They fuck up big time here. That's it. Yeah, there's no way this bitch is gonna beat me. Look at this. Too much fucking damage, man. Yeah, Dad told him we should split them up because we're the stronger overall. So if we go 1-3-1, we should be able to win this easy. But they just made it even easier. Look at this. Oh, that Q of death. That's game. That's GG. It's over. I think they forfeit. Or do they allow us to take everything? No, they forfeit. Yeah. That's what I figured. Of course. That would make sense. So, this was Garen mid, okay? Dark Harvest, 22 procs. Holy crap. 45 minutes. And I said normally nothing lasts longer than 45 minutes just because the games end up being decided. You saw the amount of damage Garen was doing already. I was almost full build. I still was not full build. I only had 180 CS. And a lot of people will say, oh, well, yeah, that's not supposed to happen that way. And it's not. But I'm just telling you right now, I know what I've seen as I've played the game. And I know who's beaten me. And I've seen how they play. And I've noticed that CS doesn't matter, bro. I was like, it does matter, but a lot of people put too much emphasis on it. Like, they look at all the stats, and it's like, oh, CS, CS, CS. And this is like early game 2 or mid game or late game. It's like, oh, you only have 78 CS? Oh my god, you must be trash. Trash. 78 CS. That means nothing, man. I went top. I went bottom. I went to their jungle. I won my lane also. I mean, I did lose turret, but we won. We got first turret either way. Top Urgot got first turret. So objectives, objectives, objectives. You want to make sure you help out your team as much as possible. When you're mid, you want to roam. If you decide to stay stuck there in the middle and stuff like that, it's not going to work out. Now, Iron and Bronze maybe because your team members kind of suck. So it doesn't matter how fed you get them, they're not going to win. You might want to carry those, and usually you should be able to carry those. Even Silver to some extent. But once you get to Gold and Plat and Diamond, these players usually know how to play very well their characters. So it'd be very seldom when you'll find them that they can't use their characters after you fed them. Because they all have stupid builds. That's what I want to call it. They don't think about macro play. They don't think about, objective play. They don't think about... They normally think about just fighting and killing. So, I think once you get higher than Diamond, I want to say that's when people start caring a little bit more about objectives and timings and roaming and counter and stuff like that. So, it looks like if you're in the Plat Elo, Gold Elo, and I'm going to say even as far as Diamond Elo, you want to be able to help out your team so that way they can carry the game with you. As you noticed in my team here, our Urgot was able to get big as soon as I went up there and helped him a few times. We stalled the heck from ever really getting online. We did go help out bot a little bit, but they were kind of well off for themselves. But I did go influence. You have to get a kill to influence, okay? A lot of people get this as a big-ass misunderstanding. You do not have to do that. All you got to do is just show yourself. As soon as you have As soon as your fucking face is there and they back off, that's influence. You already want them some CS. That's where CS becomes very important. At least early game when you're trying to help your team get the lead. Look at that. I'm worth 500 gold. Booyah. Shaco had 14 kills too, just like me. We both had 7 death. Interesting. Anyways, hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. Yeah, just giving you a heads up. That is a Dark Harvest Garen mid. So does Dark Harvest Garen top work? Yes, it does work, but mid has a lot more influence and you have more chance of getting procs. I had 20 procs in that game. So I love that rune. That rune's fucking crazy. Anyways, hopefully you guys liked and enjoyed it. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon so you can get more of these games as they pop up. I do have a donation box. Hit that donation box. Donate so I can, do this a little bit more often. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it overall. Anyways, good fight. Good night. Bye.